Hello, everyone, and welcome to the VGA Podcast. It's Caleb and Alex back with you again with episode 51. Welcome, Alex.
What's up? How you doing?
Pretty good. When we get to 52, if we did it weekly, it would be a year. It's been a little over that since we took some breaks, but
wow,
that's pretty exciting.
That's wild. Yeah. So we've done a full year, as in podcast timing, not real life timing.
Yeah, next week will be a full year. Yep.
Oh, next week will be.
Yeah,
oh, that's 52. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a milestone, man.
I know. We got to 50 last week and now a full year next week.
I know. That's crazy. It's fun, though. I'm glad we stuck with it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. All right, so today we are going to be reviewing Squid Game Season 2. So we watched it all, and we'll give our thoughts on that and talk about what we think the future of Squid Game will be. After that, we're going to do some video game music trivia. I got some songs for Alex to guess what game it's from. And then we'll be playing Guess the Game from the screenshots. And then we'll probably talk about what we've been playing, what we've been watching, anything else we've been watching.
Yeah. Sweet.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's talk about Squid Game Season 2. So, Alex, you and I have both watched the entire Season 2. And we're going to give our thoughts. We're going to do a non-spoiler part at the beginning where we talk about the season, what we thought of it as a whole, and give it a score. And then we will do a spoiler warning and then get into spoilers. So, Alex, if you want to go ahead and start, what did you think of Squid Game Season 2?
Yeah, Season 2 of Squid Games. Overall, I loved it, actually. I might get some flack for this. So there's definitely negatives, and I'll get there. I'm going to sound very positive right now. But I think this season is better than the first season. I know most people are going to disagree with me. The first season definitely had more of the shock value. It was new, it was different. But I think the characters are more well written this season. I think the dynamics between the characters in the games are better this season. I think the action is better this season. I think the acting is better this season. I think the evolution of Jin Hun, our main guy, I thought his evolution between these two seasons just continues to grow, and great acting. And I think this overall, I just think it was better. I think it stepped it up. That being said, there's faults. It doesn't have as much as a surprise as the first season, and maybe the games aren't as exciting. And but to me, it wasn't necessarily about the games this season. It was about the stuff surrounding the games. So if you kind of think of it that way, it's interesting. Like there are certain things which I'll talk about in spoilers that made me love this season and elevate it more for me. So yeah, I love the season. Believe it or not, I thought it's better than the first season.
Okay.
But I do think it was 7 episodes. This did not feel like a complete season.
Yeah.
It did not. It felt like half a season. And I think I read somewhere that they were going to make season 3 into this season 2, but it came out to like 14 episodes. They decided to split the seasons. So this is literally half a season.
Yeah. But
anyways, loved it. I would give it a 9 out of 10. I thought it was excellent.
Okay. Interesting. I liked this season, but I don't think I liked it as much as the first season. You said,
people, I feel like I like.
Yeah, it did not feel like a complete season, like you said. It did feel like the first half of a season that they split into 2. They did a first half and a second half kind of thing, but they're just calling it Season 2 and Season 3. It made the pacing feel off in some points. Some of the plot points felt like they didn't need to be focused on as much. But that being said, I did still think it was a really good show. The games were interesting. They were really tense. Still had that really tense scenes. Those really tense scenes that made me worried about the characters and on the edge of my seat. It still had some decent like twists. Nothing like not like the first season necessarily, but it still had me glued to the screen the entire time. I think the biggest thing that kind of drops it for me is the ending was not as satisfying as I hoped it would be. And I think that's because it's more of a part 1. So hopefully season 3 will kind of make up for that. Like if I go and watch season 2 and season 3 back to back, it might still be as good as season 1, But the fact that it ended and now we have to wait, it's like, that didn't feel as satisfying. So, I
can see that.
Yeah, I gave season 2 an 8, whereas I think season 1 was more of like a 9. So we might just have our seasons flipped, but still,
season 1 I'll give an 8. Yeah.
Okay. So still a great show.
I totally get. Yeah, like I totally get what you're saying. For me, I hate the cliffhangers too, but I'm not. I just decided, like, I just told myself I'm not going to knock it. At least it's given us a chance to like think about it, talk about it for months.
Sure.
And, maybe kind of like Wicked, right? Like it didn't feel complete, but it did at the same time. This didn't. This just straight up didn't feel complete. I will give you that. Like it ends on a cliffhanger for sure.
I'm pretty sure the wait for season 3 is not going to be as long as the wait for season 2. So that also helps it a little bit. Like I think it might come out later this year or something. Is what I read.
Yeah, I read somewhere it might come out in like summertime, like June or July.
Yeah, which leads credence to your thing where you saw that they kind of split it up. So that makes sense.
Yeah, which I don't. Why is? Well, I mean, they're trying to drag it out. Netflix probably is, but why are people afraid to make a 14 episode season? Like, why can't you just put it into one season?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe time constraints. Maybe they had a time they had to get it done in, and they didn't want to rush it or something. That's the thing I could see maybe being.
Maybe, yeah.
Which is fine for me. Like, if you have to push it back a little bit to make it better, then I'm okay with that. Fine.
I'm just surprised they're not calling like season 3 like this is just a mid-season finale.
I know,
kind of
that's kind of what I want it to be, because then we know a bit more. But I mean, overall, it's kind of the same thing. So it's just about
it is
semantics.
Yeah. And I guess if we're not waiting, 2 years between a freaking season, like it feels like a standard nowadays, and at least it's only 6 months or 7 months possible.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know, man. I get what you're saying, and that's 100% valid. If I take away being frustrated that it ended on a cliffhanger and it feels incomplete, from what I saw, take away the incomplete feeling, to me, it just the acting was better this season. I don't know, man.
Agree.
There's just I can get better in spoilers. Oh, so good, dude. And I think so. And I like the characters in season 1. But I just think the dynamics that they kind of brought in the dynamics in season 2 with like more characters in the games, and also maybe it's because I know. Well, I won't say anything until we get into spoilers. But
I will say before spoilers, they did do one thing that I think really helped show you the divide between players, and I think that helped some dynamics between them too. But we'll talk more about that in spoilers.
Yeah. But overall, like if you like season 1, you're going to like the season. And I think most people will probably agree with you, Caleb. I think most people, it lost the shock value of season 1. But I think if you like it, season 1, you'll like season 2. It kind of just expands it. Yeah,
I agree.
But I want to get into spoilers of this one.
Yeah, so let's talk about spoilers. So spoiler alert for all of Squid Game season 2. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Great show.
Yes.
Love season 1, love season 2.
Yep.
Very edge of your seat, tense
probably
show.
Spoilers for season 1 too, FYI.
Yeah, true. We're probably going to be talking about spoilers for season 1. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to start off with, I was not sure how they were going to do a Squid Game season 2 with like, do you just go in with brand new characters and follow them and not really have a connection to season 1? But I think the way they did it worked really well, having Gi-hun like really broken up about it and wanting to get revenge, and then it ends up him going back into the games. I thought that was a cool idea and a good way to continue the same story.
It's very Hunger Gamey, huh?
Yeah, true. It was like Catching Fire. Kind of.
And that's what I was worried about too, because when I first started, I finished season 1 and I'm like, okay, that's cool, but like, what are they gonna do for season 2? I wasn't sure if like, I knew they had to do something with the games because that's obviously why people watch the show. So I knew the games wouldn't be out, but I was just curious, like you said, were we just gonna watch a brand new set of people and then like Ji-hun in the outside like doing stuff, or like you said, would he be in the game? Which obviously he ended up being in the game.
Yep.
But I think they did good with that because this could definitely, it could be tricky, like because it could have been just straightforward. Here's another games. Here's another Squid Games, and it's kind of like season 1, and like it's just the same thing. Yeah, because a lot of sequels do that.
Or they could have done like where it felt shoehorned that he was back in, like, oh, they did a contest of champions, kind of like Catching Fire, and it's like, okay, well, they just had to get him back in. But the way they did it, and I think what really sold it was Gi-hoon's acting. Like the change from season 1 to season 2 is so stark. Like it helps that it's been a few years. He's a little older, but he looks like run down. He looks like tired and just broken up and like a completely different person. And I think he really sold that.
Even his buddy, Jung Bae or Park, I don't know. You know, his buddy, that he saw, he asked for money in season 1.
Yep.
He actually ends up being in the games. And even, I think it was like halfway through season, he made like, Ji-hun was like, you know, they're fighting like, no, you're paying for this. And he's like, oh, there's the Ji-hun I know. Like, I haven't seen you. Like, he's even pointed out, like, he's different.
Yeah, and, like he really was acting like season 1. And that was really cool to see. Like, you could see his friend brought it out of him, and he started bickering and getting a little more whiny like he did in season 1, which I really liked. That was a good
because season 1, he was, you know, immature. Yeah, it was a great transition. And his character development has been so great. Like, these 2 seasons. So great.
I agree.
And that's part of the reason why I really enjoyed the season, because seeing this side of him, and that, so I need to talk about the first episode, because to me, the best episodes were the first episode and last episode.
Mm-hmm.
And that first episode, I thought, maybe you'll disagree, I thought it was so good. Like when who's the guy that recruits, the recruiter guy?
Yeah,
he was just such a fun, like, villain, like a Joker type villain, just a crazy, and his acting was great. And when they, so the whole point of episode 1 was he didn't get on a plane at the end of season 1, right? Like, he was going to go to the States to see his daughter.
Yep.
And they told him to get on that plane, you'll regret it. He didn't. And with this money, you see him, like, he freaking hired, I think he hired the thugs or whatever that he owed money to in season 1, right?
Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny.
He hired them with the money he won to... Yeah, I thought that was funny because, like, season 1, it's just such a good character change. But anyways, he hires them to find the recruiter guy in the subway stations because he knows this is the time of year that it happened to him a couple years ago, or however long they've been searching. Anyways, so that was the whole premise of episode 1, and I just thought it was so cool, like, with the cop guy... kind of having his storyline of, like, pulling the guy over. You know, there's that scene where he pulled the guy over and had the rookie do it, and he's like, wait a second, that's Jin-hun. Because they knew each other from season 1.
Yeah.
But anyways, I thought it was cool, like, Ji-hun, God, I keep saying his name wrong. I'm just gonna call him Acolyte.
The Jedi.
Acolyte guy. Yeah, the Jedi. Ooh, there you go. Yeah. The Jedi, he just used that money to hire these freaking thugs for years to look at these train stations. He has a freaking whole old hotel full of freaking weapons, an armory, a freaking shooting range. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
So much more competent. Like, he takes the gun and shoots it, and he's like so much more confident and competent with what he's trying to do in season 1. Yep.
Yeah, it was cool to see. And then, like, the thugs he hired, it kind of reminded me of, like, honestly, it reminded me of, like, Christopher Nolan's typewriting, because they're, all in the stations looking for him, and like, hey, if you see him, take a picture of him. And they're kind of, Christopher Nolan does those things where you hear, like, the bad guys or side characters just talking, like, where's Batman? I don't know. Why are we out here today? They're just, like, having conversations, and these guys are too, like, dude, what? This guy's crazy. Why are we doing this, boss?
Yeah.
Like, they're, they're just like, why are we doing this? Do you believe him? And then the main thug guy, what did he say? He's like, I know him. Like, and he
wouldn't be doing this without a reason or something. Yeah.
But anyways, I just thought the whole premise of episode 1 was awesome, and just them following around the recruiter guy and just seeing him do his thing, and then them playing that Russian roulette.
Man, he was so unhinged, especially in the Russian roulette part. Like,
yes,
it was like you could see he totally fell into like just playing the games and following the rules to it. Like, yeah, he was, and him like stomping the bread and stuff he was giving out. He was just so unhinged.
It was such a fun character to watch.
Yeah.
I almost didn't want him to die. Just because he was so fun to watch.
Yep.
But I thought episode 1 was a strong start. Like, it didn't go straight back into it. Like, it answered some questions, like, because, we want to know what he's been doing for all these years. And it just kind of built up that intensity to finally get to see the games and finally finding the recruiter and finally the team up with the cop guy and acolyte guy. Like, I don't know, it was just a satisfying opening, and I enjoyed it. Did you feel the same way about episode 1, or did you think it was boring? And
no, I really liked episode 1. Seeing Gi-hun again and like seeing his change, and then I thought they did a good job of like taking those characters from season 1 and completely changing the dynamic, having Gi-hun like basically run them. And that was cool. And seeing him finally meet up with the cop guy again after season 1, where they didn't really connect, that was pretty satisfying. Yeah, I thought it was good. It was a really good start. And I also agree that not jumping right into the games was a good choice.
Yes, and there's a second thing they did that I love they didn't do is I loved how, when you finally did get to the games, and they didn't, like, they get the vote, the vote to see, like, if you want to leave or stay. I'm actually very glad it wasn't the predictable, of course they're going to vote, everyone's going to vote to leave again, we're going to have an episode where everyone needs to go back, like they're following beat to beat. They didn't do that. Like,
yeah, and I was a little worried they were going to do that when the first game was the same. I'm like, are they just going to do the same games again, and are they going to leave? But they changed it up after that, and I think the voting thing was a really good change, because then you could see basically what team people were on, the leavers and the stayers.
So can you explain like the voting thing, like the change in the game?
Yeah, and they changed it from season 1. So after each game, everybody can vote on whether they want to leave the games or stay and play more. And in this season, if they leave, they get to split up the money that they've won already, which wasn't the same in season 1. I think season 1, the money would go to all the dead people's family. And so that really made it more likely for people to stay, because they would see it and be like, well, that's not that much money if we split it up. And if we play one more game, we'll get even more. And then if we play one more game, we'll get even more than that.
One more game. I feel like that's the motto of the season.
Exactly. So, so that was interesting. It had a lot of interesting psychological effects on the characters, I think, of being like, we can do one more. Yeah.
And to me, it felt more realistic, because I know everyone would like to say, "Oh, I would get out of there." But if you're seeing, millions of dollars, billions of dollars, and just survive one more game, that's it, and you can go.
Especially,
and it could triple.
What people were saying is like, "Oh, that won't even cover my debts. If we do one more, then I'll have enough." And it's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true, because for us, like, we're not in billions of dollars of debt or millions of dollars of debt, whatever. So like, it's easy for us to say, "Oh, I'll take that $5 million.
That's a nice chunk of change. Get out of there."
Yeah. But like, if you owe millions to, to thugs or to companies or to, some people, were owed to like, bad people.
Or,
the crypto scams. And let's talk about the characters, because I know I had mentioned that I thought the characters were actually better this season than the first season. Do you agree or do you disagree?
I think I agree.
Okay.
And I liked that we as a viewer saw that Inho was in there, the frontman from season 1. And I thought that put a lot of mystery of like, what's he doing there? Why is he there? And like trying to like psychoanalyze what he's doing and why. That was really interesting. But even beside him, like I thought the Thanos character was a better kind of like antagonist than the main antagonist in the first one. I thought he was really unhinged with him like getting high every game and you don't know what he's going to do.
It was hilarious to watch.
It was funny hearing him switch back and forth between English and Korean.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good character. I like that his friend was in there because that gave him kind of more reason to care about him.
And he felt closer to this friend than his other friend in season 1, obviously.
That's one thing that I'm surprised didn't happen is they didn't talk about his friend in season 1. But I don't know. That's just
I know he checked on the
mom.
The mom, yeah, because he left that girl from season 1's daughter or brother, with the mom, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So he did check. So that was I think that was the only. He didn't mention his name, but that was the only like reference to him.
Yeah, I think so.
But I guess no one else would really know him, so.
Yeah.
And like he wasn't necessarily a talkative character to kind of spew his
That's true.
emotions.
And Gi-hoon probably doesn't want to talk about him after what happened, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
Like the ultimate betrayal, which I say I like season 2 characters more, but that was still a great character. It was kind of seeing your friend go unhinged and evil, like
do whatever he can to win. Too. Yeah.
But anyways, no, I agree. And then you even have the guy and his mom, which I thought that was an interesting dynamic.
That was,
and the trans person, I actually thought was a great character.
She was a good character for sure. I liked when she kind of took over, like everybody's not sure what to do, and then she just goes up, grabs the gun, and starts telling people what to do. That was good.
Yes, and when they're like infiltrating, trying to get to the control room, and she's like shooting at the camera, it's like, damn, she knows what she's doing.
She does.
Like, why is no one else doing this? Like, so like, but I thought she was a great character because it makes sense for like a trans person to have these feelings and need this money. Like, it makes sense for that character, and
it does. And it doesn't feel shoehorned or like they put it in there just to have a representation. It like really fit. Yeah.
I know people are going to say, oh, it's just woke. That's woke to a trans person. She was a well-written character. It wasn't for a message. She was a well-written character.
I agree.
And you know what? That's all who cares what people are or what people do? If you're a well-written character, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So trust me, I don't like when things are shoehorned either, Disney. But this wasn't. She was a really good character, and she was probably one of the better characters. And
she definitely felt like a rock in there, like in that one group of 4. She was like the one kind of keeping them together. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. During the games and stuff. Yeah. That was her. So her, the mom and the son, which they had a funny and good dynamic. And of course, you don't want the mom or the son to die because.
Right.
And then, but I think number 1, or AKA, the front man, that to me was the biggest thing this season, the most interesting thing. I just seeing whenever Ji-hoon or Ji-hoon, whatever, however you pronounce it.
I think it's Gi-hoon.
Gi-hoon, sorry. Whenever he's talking or analyzing things or thinking, you could just see when the camera pans to number 1, I'll call him number 1. When it pans to him and he's just looking at him like you're wondering what he's thinking and just analyzing him. And there's one scene I wrote down that I loved. It was my favorite scene in the whole season. It was it's towards the end which you'll probably know this what I'm talking about. When they're talking about taking the guns and stuff, and Gi-hoon said that they need to hide while everyone's fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And number 1, or aka the front man, said, so you're willing to sacrifice lives for the greater good? And then Gi-hoon said, yeah, I guess so. And then like you just see that slight smile in number 1's face. I'm like, oh, that's good. And then at the end, when he betrays somebody, he walks up. What does he say? How does it feel to be a hero? I'm like, oh, that was like a full circle moment. Dude, that was brilliant. Oh, brilliant.
That's one thing I wanted to ask is, what do you think In-ho's reasoning for going in there was? And I think that, to me, was probably it, trying to show or get a confession out of Gi-hoon that for the greater good is more important than like individual people, and
you're
like
pretty much
change
doing what he's doing. In a sense, like
exactly.
Oh, that little slight smile, because obviously we know who he is in there. No one else does. That was so good, dude. Yeah, that was the moment. Like, damn, this season is so good with this writing.
Yeah, it also disappointed me a little bit when I was really hoping for Gi-hoon to learn that Inho was the front man. Like, that's one of the things where I'm like, oh, I was waiting for that all season, and we have to wait. But I guess we don't have to wait.
They're gonna milk that, bro. They're gonna milk that reveal, man.
Yeah, and I think one of the reasons it bothered me was because I thought there was only going to be 2 seasons when I watched this whole thing. I thought this was going to be the end, and then it ended there. I'm like, wait, really?
You're like, this is not the end. There's no way this is the end.
I was like, there's either this is either the first half or there's another season. But yeah, because I want to know like what Inho's really thinking, why he went in there for sure. Like, I want to see that confrontation of Gi-hoon learning it and like feeling that betrayal. That I'm excited for in season 3.
I'm very excited for that because they did a good job of writing Inho like almost like the Rock. He was almost the Rock of their group, to be honest.
I know. He really carried a lot in the games and stuff. Yeah,
and like just him defending him, it was just so interesting to watch because I just, the first few episodes, really until the end, I didn't understand exactly why he's in the game and what he wants from this. So like kind of watching Acolyte guy, I'm like, what is he gonna do? When is he gonna turn? What's gonna happen?
Question.
Like, I'm like, is he like? And of course, I knew he wasn't gonna truly turn good, but then I'm like, I kind of want him to. Maybe he'll realize
they made him really
these
likable.
Are good people
At first.
Know. And he's like talking like to the pregnant girl, like, you need to rest. I'm like, maybe, and then he'll like study the characters talking, and I'm like, maybe he actually is finally understanding why Gi-hoon is good. Maybe he's finally seeing the good in people. I'm like, maybe he'll change, No, he doesn't.
Yep.
See, he did. That was great acting, man. He convinced me in moments. So like,
the shorter season, there's one thing that I think if it didn't have this, it probably would have been about the same as season 1. The stuff with them searching the islands, I felt kind of dragged down some of the episodes. Because
I can see that.
We spent a lot of time with them, and I did like those characters, like really following Gi-hoon's lead and searching for him. But like the way it ended, where we figure out, because we figure out the captain is not really on their side, and then it just kind of ends there. It felt like, well,
you don't see him again.
Yeah, you don't see him again after that. And I was like, did we really need all of that in the season? We could have just had a couple of scenes and it not have slowed it down as much. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes in season 3.
I can see that. I mean, I liked the characters and I found those scenes interesting, but it was one too many scenes of them flying a drone over or finding one island. This isn't it. Or, okay, we need, the storm. There's going to be a storm. We got to stop. Or so I get what you're saying. I think you still could have done that stuff, but maybe less scenes or I don't know. Because you're right. Because I think, was it the last episode that they showed the captain guy betraying? But like it was towards the beginning, and right, or was it the episode before?
The second to last or the last episode. Yeah.
If it was the last episode, it was towards the beginning because there was a good 40 or so minutes where you don't see him again. Because I noticed that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, the captain.
And it was right after that big reveal, and I was like, shouldn't there be more to this? Shouldn't they like find out? But we didn't get that.
Yeah, dude, they're stretching it out to 2 seasons.
I definitely, did you get a vibe that he was, because when they were in the diner talking and he was like asking him all about like, oh, what are these games? What are we looking for? It kind of felt like he wasn't on their side. I don't know. I definitely got that vibe before it confirmed it.
Yeah, let's just say I wasn't like necessarily surprised.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if they were going for that or if they were like hinting it throughout, but it wasn't surprising to me. No, I'm not saying it was I think it was interesting, but it wasn't surprising.
It also makes sense, like the guy who finds him.
That 100% makes sense. And why they can't find the island.
Yep. Why it took them so long. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I get what you're saying though. Those are definitely the least interesting parts. But it's building somewhere, so I'm sure that will become a lot more interesting next season. Because I mean, it better.
Yeah. And like I said before, if season 3 is really good and then I go back and watch them all back to back to back, it may all be at 9s, or like it may elevate it, whereas you don't have this kind of break with this unsatisfying ending. If you can just roll into the next one and it keeps on going, it might get rid of all of these issues. So
so where do you well, before I get into that, so what did you think of so we talked about the first episode, we talked a little bit about the second episode. So what did you think of the actual like games? So that's what everyone's here for, right? The games.
I liked the change up in the games they did. I thought the two that stick out in my mind were the one where they were on the merry-go-round and had to run into the rooms. That was a really interesting dynamic.
That was. And visually cool.
Yeah, it was visually cool. And then like, you can't just stick in your team. You may have to break up your team or find someone else. And it caused some issues with like the mom and the son. And that was really tense. Like, oh man, are they all gonna live that one? And then the other one was the one around the track where they had the bunch of different games to do. That was also probably my favorite game in this season.
I agree.
Yeah, and it was really interesting how like everybody was cheering when someone won, even though like outside of this specific game, they don't really want that because they want more money and they want to be the ones like they want less people to succeed. But it was an interesting kind of thought experiment in psychology where they're all like cheering when someone wins. That was interesting.
Granted, that was the second game, right?
I think so, yeah.
So like after the first game, they're all like scared and shocked. And so maybe this game's like, oh, we need to live. But then they start to realize after this game, like, oh.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there'd be as much cheering if this was the fourth game or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked that. And that game set like a good, you kind of got to know a lot of the characters, like the trans girl. And I don't know their names, so sorry.
I have it here. Parks, Hyunju.
Hyunju, yeah.
Player 120.
Player 120. I know that's easier just to remember their numbers. God, yeah. I'm like the VIPs, bro. So yeah, but that game, like, because it was 4 players, right? Or was it 5?
I think it was 4. Yeah.
4. Yeah, so they were on her and the
mom and son.
And the son, and then the weird witch lady.
Oh yeah, was it? Maybe it was 5 because the pregnant girl was there, or no? The pregnant girl was with Gi-hoon.
The pregnant girl was with because it was
So I think it was 4.
Gi-hoon, Acolyte guy's friend, found another Marine, kind of like a younger kid, a Marine, and it was on their team, and they were good characters. And the pregnant girl. Yeah, so it was just 4, right?
And then Inho, so I think it was 5 actually.
Oh, and Inho, so it was 5. I don't know who was the 5th person on their team. I don't remember.
It was that other girl, I think.
Was it the one? Was it the one that would like? So with Thanos, was it that? So that guy had a group with the girl and the guy, and that girl's like, don't become friends with them. Don't take those drugs. That girl?
I don't know. Now I can't remember. It's been too long.
I can't remember.
It's been a week or 2.
But those are 2 characters we didn't mention either. So that there's that
crypto scam
wuss guy. Well, there was a crypto scam guy, but then there's that wuss guy that was with the Thanos group.
Yep.
And then the girl that was technically with the Thanos group. And there was a scene towards the end, which they didn't get as much character development, but there was a scene during the end that I thought was pretty terrifying when that wuss guy was sitting on top of the bed and saw her die. I thought she was gonna have some girl power moment, and she got freaking like, come on, we all thought she was gonna live, right?
Yeah, they focused on her a lot. Yeah,
and then he threw the bottle down to try to help her, and she was right. He's a coward because she would say, you're a wuss. That's why I'm gonna survive longer than you. And then, ironically, she did it.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, I thought that was good writing. Like, seeing the wuss guy, like, just that was a terrifying scene. Like, just the way the camera was focused, like upward, and you can see the murder happening while he's hiding.
Camera shot for sure. Yeah, and very intense.
So even though like the lesser known or lesser developed characters, I felt still had moments in this season. And then the crypto guy, like you said.
Yep.
Which his character was interesting because he was the dad of the pregnant girl's kid.
Yep.
The one that's pregnant. So that kind of caused like an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, and he saved her at one point, going into that room. But then she still didn't really trust him, which I get. Like, he's not the best person, it seems like.
For sure. But,
yeah.
And he's the one who kills Thanos, too.
Yep, true. He took out one of the most interesting characters. No, I'm kidding.
I know. Seriously, Thanos is so funny. But a lot of those scenes, like, I don't know, this season just had a little more tension for me, and there's a lot more dynamics between like multiple characters. Like last season, we focused on our main group and then the bad group, and then there wasn't as much other
secondary.
Yeah,
characters.
Secondary. This there's like 3 or 4 groups you're kind of like learning about and watching, and I really enjoyed that, and yeah, and I thought having the number one, the front man, I think he was a more interesting character than the old man last season. I'm not saying the old man wasn't a good character. I just think this one was more interesting.
It didn't have that like twist at the end where it's like you finally find out that he was, part of the games.
Yeah.
But they kind of had that in the middle where you see him and you're like, oh man. But why wasn't Gi-hoon suspicious of player one? Like, player one in the other game was someone from the game.
Never trust player one.
I know.
But yeah, so my question to you was, how do you think like it's gonna end? Like season 3, like where do you go from here now that Jin, like, where do you go from here? Did they resume the games still?
I kind of think so. I think. Yeah. My guess would be they put Gi-hoon back in the games and they started up again. But I don't know. And like, how's he going to find out that In-ho is the front man? And yeah, I'm not sure. But I definitely think. How are they
going to find the island?
If they do put him back in the game, there's no way they're getting out because so many of the people who voted to leave got killed. So it would be mostly people who wanted to stay. So yeah, so that's right. Takes care of that. The games will go on. And then how do they find out the captain's a traitor so they can actually find the island? I'm sure that'll happen. Yeah, it'll be interesting. So it's probably going to be another 7 episodes. So that's good.
Yeah. From what I read, it was 14 total, so 7 and 7.
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate that is, but...
And it could change, but yep.
Yeah. But yeah, and I agree with you that the ending... So we talked a lot of positives, and I guess a couple of my negatives is... so I do think his friend dying was, that was emotional, but predictable.
Yeah.
You kind of knew. I would have been more surprised if he didn't die.
Yeah, true.
But like, I thought it was good. I mean, what I liked about it is that we knew it was player one doing it, and he spent all these, these few days and life and death situations with him, like building rapport, and just shot him cold blooded.
Yep, no regret.
That's what I found interesting on the death, and it was sad. I mean, that I think he was a better friend than the other guy. Yeah, and he was more of like an everyday nice guy, And I agree with you. The island stuff.
What's that? Go ahead.
No, it's okay. You can go.
I thought in that, I think it was the last episode or the second to last, the like other Marine that his friend found, how he totally just like froze and couldn't do anything. That was interesting because he was like talking a big game being a Marine. Yeah. And then he totally froze up.
Yeah, I thought the last episode was great when they like take charge and go up. I'm like, oh, like damn, like this is getting interesting. Like this is different, like.
Yeah, and that was cool.
And then what I loved about it is they made a point to like grab all the ammo. Like a lot of movies, they're just like infiltrating places. Like, how do you have all this ammo? Or why aren't you reloading? Or
it felt like a video game.
Like pick up the freaking ammo. Like pick all the ammo up. And then, like you said, the Marine guy running back and kind of having like some PTSD or something.
Yep.
And I do like how when the trans girl went back, how she was, and then the army guys came in and she was gonna freaking just go falls out and shoot him and die, and the mom's like, please don't. Like, I thought that was a good character moment because they built their two. That's something we didn't talk about. Their two characters are interesting because obviously the mom is like old school.
Yeah.
Thinking.
I liked some of the situations that set up with her asking like really just blunt questions, and the son being like, "No, don't ask
like,
that."
Stop.
And then
just like
it was slow, a good dynamic
build up, and then like exactly. Like, there's a scene where one of the girls was like, "You are beautiful," and I thought that was a great moment.
Yeah,
and she ended up dying, and she started crying. And then the mom's like, "Well, I wouldn't say beautiful, but what did you say? Like, you're not beautiful, but you're not bad," or she said something like that.
Yeah,
I was like, "That's pretty funny." That's funny. But yeah, I thought that was a good. I liked how those characters ended up, like her kind of telling her not to go, and at the beginning she's like, "What? Who does that? What is this?"
Yeah,
so that was great character development, and we saw that growth too. This is why I think the writing is so good, where everyone ended up, they built it up all season, and like. Not everyone just died, so we have no one to care about in the next season.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
And
I thought the writing was really good.
Natural character development. Like, it felt right for the situation they're in. So, yeah.
Yeah, like season 1 was great for what it was. The shock value was awesome. And most people like season 1. But it was basic in the sense of, like, you have these 5 characters you love.
Yeah.
They're slowly each dying. And you knew the friend was turning bad. I mean, there's a twist at the end with the old man. But... I'm not saying basic is bad. Like, I loved season 1 too.
Yeah,
like, I loved it. I gave it an 8. But like this one, there was just a lot more. It wasn't just black and white. As black as white. I'm not saying season 1 was just black and white, but you know what I mean.
It was, more intricate, or like.
Yeah, like there's a lot more
stuff going on.
Weave around and.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't just we're playing the games. We're trying to figure out what player 1 is doing. They're trying to find an island where. Figuring out what the games are. There's different characters. Yeah, it was good stuff, man.
Yeah, I was
excited to talk about this season.
Yeah.
Because it's been rare, or like, I enjoy season 2 more than like season 1. It feels like nowadays seasons get worse over time.
Yeah, I agree.
I enjoyed this.
I did. I also really enjoyed it. This show has been great. Both seasons, which is nice.
And normally I don't care about this, but people watch it with the subtitles. The English dub is so bad.
Yeah, I listened to a little bit just to see if it got any better. It's not. It's not my favorite. That's for sure.
Yeah, and normally I say, because like I watch Attack on Titan with English dub. Normally I say just watch it how you enjoy it. Like, don't listen to people who tell you, "Oh, never watch English dub." But this one's bad, man.
Yeah, and then you don't get to hear Thanos doing his Korean to English mix.
Yeah. It was funny. Great. But yeah, I mean, that was for the most part everything I had. It was really enjoyable.
So I'm looking it up, and it says expect it to release summer or fall 2025, season 3. So.
Okay. So this year for sure.
Yeah, that's good. That makes me not as upset, or like it makes it not bother me as much. Because if we had to wait 2 more years, it would be more of a negative. But it's not as much of a negative.
Shoot, season 1 came out 3 years ago, didn't it?
Yeah. Or
when did season 1 come out?
It might have been even more than that. 2021, September 2021. So a little over 3 years.
Like 3.5 years. A little over 3 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time. Jeez.
Yeah, it is.
7 episodes? Well, then you had like the writer strike and all. Well, was that happening? Did that even affect this?
I don't know.
No.
Not sure.
But yeah, the fact we don't have to wait 2 years like every freaking show in this world now is just ridiculous to me.
Yep.
How can shows in the early 2000s pop out 24 episodes every freaking year? I know it's lower budget and all that, yada yada yada. You can give me the bureaucratic answer, but come on. It's 10 episodes.
I mean, if Squid Game can do it, like other shows should be able to do it, be able to make seasons more quick like this, but I don't know.
And I'm sick of people saying, some companies still use the dang COVID excuse. Oh, COVID delayed us. That was 5 years ago. Season 2
that's
of
true.
Severance. No, I read season 2 of Severance took longer because of the writer's strike.
Okay, yeah.
But and I'm getting
Ranting.
on I'm on my weekly rant.
That's funny.
But okay, yeah. I enjoy it. Go watch it, people. It's freaking good.
It was pretty impressive how they kept up the intensity from season 1 to season 2 and kept up pretty much the same quality despite splitting up the season. Like, it was still a really good season, really good show.
Yes. Watch it.
Yep. All right. Okay, let's get into our video game music trivia quiz. So, Alex, I have 10 songs here, and you are going to tell me what games the songs are from. And if you need a hint, I will give you the year that the games were released, and hopefully I have the right years because I've messed up a couple.
Hey, it's okay. Our comments have been nice about that.
Yeah, they've been letting me know, which is good, so I can keep a better eye on it. So I appreciate calling that out. Thank you. And there is a theme to this quiz. So if at the end you can tell me what the theme is to all the songs or all the games, then you will get a bonus point. So, Alex, you ready for this quiz?
I am ready.
All right, let's do it. What video game is this song from?
What year? I think I know.
This came out in 2023.
2023. Is this? Second guessing myself. Is this Tears of the Kingdom?
Let's see. Nice. Yeah, okay. Yes.
I was so second guessing myself.
I hear this a lot in YouTube videos, so I thought it might throw you off, like, because you hear it and then kind of like forget exactly where it's from.
Well, then I wanted to say Zelda at first, and then you said 2023. And Breath of the Wild's music is usually so much more different than this.
Yeah, like soft like, piano. Wait.
Yeah, like, so can this be the Kingdom? Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Stick with your gut.
All right, got the first one. Let's see if you can get the second one. What game is this song from?
What is this? What year? What is this? Don't tell. What year?
That's the year of the game. This came out in 2011.
2011. That little thing sounds familiar.
It should.
Is this Rayman? This is Rayman Origins.
Yes, it is. Nice.
I knew that little thing sounded familiar.
I know. We played so much of Rayman.
It was so good.
Yeah, so good. And that kazoo is so recognizable for sure.
Yes, it is.
Great game. Great game.
God, 2011 that came out? Jesus, we're old.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. What game is this song from?
What year?
This came out in 2007.
This is... My instinct is Super Mario Galaxy.
You going with Galaxy?
Yes.
That is 100% correct. Nice. Killing it. This is
I would have gotten it right
Mario. Yeah, definitely sounds like Galaxy. Oh, another great game. All right.
It is. You like Galaxy more or Odyssey more?
Ooh, I think I like Odyssey more because of the more movement options. Like, the planets are cool, but man, Odyssey movement is so good.
Yeah, I agree. I think Odyssey is the best Mario 3D game, excluding 64 if you want to get nostalgic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to compare those because 64, the controls are definitely dated, but I still think I like 64 more, but that might just be nostalgia.
Doesn't Odyssey feel the closest to 64 though? Mario 64 out of all the 3D games.
I would agree with that, yeah. Okay. 3 for 3. Keep it going. What game is this song from?
What year?
This also came out in 2023.
Sounds familiar. 2023. I like it.
It's so beautiful.
I know. Is this 2020? Is this Final Fantasy 16? Right? 16 or yeah.
Let's see. No, not Final Fantasy. Good guess.
Maybe maybe it's Nintendo. What about Wonder? Super Mario Wonder? Maybe that came in 2023.
No, not Wonder. No. I like the guess.
Okay. 2023. The most sold game of the year, Hogwarts Legacy.
There we go.
Yeah,
nice.
I should have got that sooner because I was playing that a month or so ago.
Yep. And it sounds very Harry Potter.
It does. Yeah.
They did good with the music in that game.
Guessed it, yeah. I'm kind of like you though. I'll play 20 hours of that game and I have a blast, but then I just sizzle out.
Yeah. Same.
Both times I tried to play it, I played 20 hours. I'm like, why do I never finish this game? This is awesome. And then I sizzle out again. It's like,
yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. For me, it was just having to do stuff away from Hogwarts. I was like, I just want to explore Hogwarts more.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Hopefully in the next game, it's just more puzzles and stuff in Hogwarts.
Yeah, that would be cool. All right. Next up, what game is this from?
Oh, what year is this?
This came out in 1999.
Okay, am I tripping? This is Final Fantasy 7. Okay,
it's Final Fantasy. It's Final Fantasy 8, but I'll give it to you.
Oh, 8. Okay, sorry. Yes.
This is the airship theme. It sounds similar.
I was like, okay, I can't guess Final Fantasy again, but it sounded so much like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, when you guessed Final Fantasy last time, I'm like, ooh, that's coming up. Nice. All right. Halfway done, and you're perfect. Now it's going to get harder from here, so good luck.
Uh-oh, okay.
What game is this song from? Let's get into it.
I was going to say, I can't guess quite yet.
I'll cut this out.
Interesting. What year is this?
This came out in 2015.
Sounds like is Is this Batman? Arkham Knight?
Let's see. I like the guess, but no, it is not.
Wait a second. This sounds like Halo. Is this Halo 5?
It is not Halo 5.
Wait. I'm thinking 2015. Is this The Witcher? Did that come out in 2015?
I don't know if it did, but but it is not. I have a clue for you, but I don't know if it'll help. It did come out in 2015. Nice. Witcher 3 did.
The only other one I know for a fact that came out in 2015 is Dying Light, maybe? Sounds like a zombie game.
It is not Dying Light. Okay, pretend you just saw any screenshot in the Guess the Game by the Screenshots game. What game is it?
In the Guess the Game, any screenshot?
Yes.
I would think, to me, it would be like The Last of Us.
No. I was hoping you'd get that. We guess this game all the time in the Guess the Game.
We do?
Yeah.
Wait, what, Fallout?
Nope.
Fallout was 2015 though, wasn't it?
I think it might have been.
We guess it all the time and Guess the Game?
Yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure you do. No, I'm pretty sure you do too.
Man, now I feel like I gotta get it. Wait, what, is it Just Cause?
Yes, it is. Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3, Just Cause. Oh, that's funny.
You can always guess.
All right. Next one. What game is this song from? Oh, I'm giving you a little bit of a hint. The song is called Birdman, but I don't think that'll help. So I'm okay with it.
I'm giving you a hint, but it won't help.
It was an accident. That's supposed to show up after I click, but you know what? It's fine.
What year is this?
This came out in 1996.
1996? I wasn't going to expect that. 1996.
Let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yep, 1996.
Is it some 1996? What came out in 96? I was 64. I don't know. Is it like some random like Donkey Kong Country level?
It is not. Good guess, but nope. I don't know if you even know this game, actually, now that I think about it. I didn't play this one, but I played a version of this game on the Super Nintendo.
Interesting.
It has good music. This is a really good song.
I like it. What's that game? You mentioned this game a while ago.
I have mentioned this game in I guess the game series. Not this one, but the one I played on the SNES.
Is it like, it's that rhythm game? Is this a rhythm game?
No, it's not a rhythm game.
Oh.
What rhythm game did I mention? Now that
I thought you mentioned, like, it was like something the rapper, or maybe we saw
Parappa the Rapper. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
No, it's not that one.
The only other game you've mentioned a few times and I've never played but heard of it is, I don't know if that was 96 though. What was it called? Like Buggy or Bubsy or something?
I don't even know what you're referencing, so no.
No? Oh.
Lover? Billy Hatcher? I don't know.
Oh, I'm stumped.
Yeah, this is a tough one. This is Pilot Wings 64.
Oh, I have heard of this. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Man. I never played it though.
I only played the SNES version, and I like the SNES version, but I've heard people like this one. And it's got good music.
This does have good music. I would not expect this to be in the Pilot Wings.
Yeah. This is Birdman theme.
Birdman. get it.
All right. Next up, what game is this song from?
What year is this? I have an idea.
This came out in 2004.
Oh, 2004. Jeez.
Oh wait. Hold on. Yeah, 2004. I'm getting two different dates, but I'm pretty sure it's 2004.
Okay. Is this... The first thing that popped in my head is, I don't even know if you played it, but have you ever played Burnout?
I have played Burnout. It is not Burnout, but I see why you would guess it.
Yeah, Interesting. 2004. Is this like a Paper Mario? Is this Thousand Year Door song that I'm just forgetting about?
Let's see. Ooh, no, it is not. I don't know if you've played these games. There's several in the series.
Have we talked about these games before?
I don't think we've talked about the games. You definitely know of the franchise.
Of the game, the franchise, yeah. Okay.
But this is going to be a tough one. If you pull this out, I'm going to be very impressed.
I like the song. It sounds familiar, but I feel like everything sounds familiar. Dude,
it's a game based on a show, which is based on something else. So, I don't know if that helps.
A game based on a show based on something else. Interesting.
If I say exactly what it's based on, it might give it away.
Interesting. I'm not sure I know, man. I like it though.
Yeah, this is okay. It's a show based on a manga.
Oh, interesting.
So a manga anime game. Let's just say that. See if you can get it from that.
And from 2004.
Yep.
Huh. Let me think here. I don't think I know it. I'm trying to think, and I think I'm stumped.
Throw out some of the biggest animes.
The biggest animes?
From 2004. Think of an anime from 2004 that you have heard of. I just want to see.
2004, what? Yu-Gi-Oh? Naruto? A Naruto game.
Ooh, so close. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, of course. Why did I guess it's the biggest one?
Yep. This is Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Embrace the blue sky. It's a good song.
Yeah, I like that.
Did you ever play any of the Budokais?
I did not, but I think I remember you mentioning those games.
Yeah, I probably did. I played some of the old ones. All right.
Don't most people like the Budokai ones compared to the newer ones?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah, Budokai definitely has. Yep. Okay, I did not do the transitions on these right, but now you know that this is a menu theme.
Oh.
What video game menu theme is this?
What year?
This came out in 2000.
This sounds like... Sounds very royal.
Yep, it does. I agree.
Now it sounds a little different. Interesting. Let's go with, I don't know, the first thing that popped in my head is now it sounds like Banjo-Kazooie, but that didn't come out in 2000. Wait, maybe Banjo-Tooie?
Let's see. No, I can see it a little bit, but no.
Maybe Spyro come out in 2000? I don't know, it was around 2000. Spyro?
It is not Spyro.
Jeez.
Again, you may have just heard of this game. I don't know if you played it. I've just heard of it. I haven't played it.
2000. Wait, is this? I've only played a little bit of this, so I'm not sure. Did it come out in 2000? Because I had a friend that had a Dreamcast. I never had a Dreamcast, but the one game I did play on there, Jet Set Radio.
I love that game. It is not though. Oh, I love that game. That game's so good.
Is it a Disney game? Is it some Disney game?
It is not Disney.
Freaking A. It's I don't know.
Yeah, this is a tough one. This was Crimson Skies.
Oh, I did play this game.
Okay.
I had on the Xbox, the original Xbox. Yeah, me and my Aunt Danielle used to play the crap ton of this, man. How did I not get this?
Dang.
Man, that makes me mad because I loved this game growing up.
I had no idea.
Yes, Crimson Skies.
It's like, I don't know if he's even heard of this.
I have.
Dang.
I can't believe this. I'm so upset. Oh man, that's good, man. I haven't seen that game in a while.
Yeah, that's
that put
a tough
smile
one
on my face.
Oh, good. All right, last one. What video game is this song from?
What year?
This came out in 1999.
1999. Okay.
Very interested if you get this one.
Kind of. Maybe 1999. Jeez. I'm gonna guess. Jeez, trying to think. Maybe I don't know, I'm just gonna guess games I freaking played in 1999, or games that released. Have you heard of? Is it like a? Have you heard of System Shock? Is it that?
It is not System Shock.
Maybe. What's that?
I somehow doubt you've played this game, but I could be wrong. I was wrong about Crimson Skies, so I don't know.
I used to watch John play this on the PC, not in 1999, but later on. Is it Age of Empires? Kind of sounds Age of Empire-y.
Great game. It is not though.
Oh. Okay.
I have a hint, but if you want to throw out one more guess before the hint.
The only other hint I have, and again, I don't know if you've heard of this game, but I think there's a remaster I played, is Shenmue.
I did play Shenmue. It is not Shenmue.
Okay. What was your hint?
I'm pretty sure this is considered one of the worst games of all time.
One of the worst games of all Of all time.
Of all time. That's how I know of this game.
Have you played this game?
I have not.
Wait, I know. I hate this game, and it better be it. Is it Superman?
It's Superman.
Yes.
For the Nintendo 64.
Nightmares of this dang game, dude.
You had this game or you played it?
I had this game, and I played this game, yes.
I'm sorry.
The flying mechanic and flying through the rings were the most hard, stupid thing I've ever experienced in life. I tried so hard to love this game because I thought it was so cool. It was a Superman game.
Yeah, I've heard it's really
Controls
bad.
are awful.
And it's on the 64, which the controller is weird. Yeah, that would be interesting.
I knew a stupid thing sounded familiar. I tried to you brought it out from the deepest, darkest.
It's giving you PTSD.
Thoughts in my mind. Yeah. Dude, this game is awful. Have you seen like videos of it?
Yeah, I have. It looks really bad.
Yep, I owned this game.
That's funny.
Or should I say my dad owned it?
Gotcha. Okay. Man. Well, you just get that one. Let me mark that down.
And actually, that hint did help a lot.
Yeah.
Consider worst game. I'm like 1999, 64, horrible game. Yep.
Yep. Okay, so you have 7 out of 10 correct. So if you can tell me the theme of this quiz, you can make it an 8 out of 10. So let's go back through the games. So this was the menu theme from Superman 64, the menu theme from Crimson Skies. We have Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, Embrace the Blue Sky. Pilot Wing 64, Birdman. Just Cause 3 with Exploration Air. Final Fantasy 8, Ride On the Airship theme. Hogwarts Legacy, Soaring Over Hogwarts. Super Mario Galaxy, Flying Mario. Rayman Origins with Jungle World Shooter. And Tears of the Kingdom with Flying Minigame. So, Alex, can you tell me what the theme of this episode is?
I mean, my first thought is it a flying theme?
Let's see. Yes, it is. It's flight. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
You had to do that, huh?
Yeah.
That's smart. You clever.
And this PNG of Superman is so bad.
It's great, dude.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's terrible game.
Skywalker, amazing.
Hey, that works. Oh man, yeah, you got it. Nice. So you got 8 out of 10.
Okay,
that's good.
I'm so upset I did not get Crimson Skies.
Yeah, that sucks. But hey, at least it brought you back some nostalgia.
Because that would have been one you would have been like, "How the crap did you know of that one?"
Yeah, that's why I put it later in the quiz. I tried to make it harder at the end, and I was like, I don't think he's getting this one.
And you were right, but I know the game, and I played it. That was good.
Yeah, that was a fun one. I did Deep Sea last week. Got to do flying this week.
Yeah.
Yep.
From the sea, so you can do space next.
I think we've done spaceship flight and stuff, but maybe
ground.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I can't give you any hints.
Oh yeah, I know you have to say. You can't tell me.
I don't even know yet, though. Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting how you change up the themes. Like some of them has been with like the name of the song. Some of them have been a color. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yep, it's interesting coming up with
it
them.
up, which is cool.
Yeah, I try to keep you on your toes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, move on to guess the game. So we're going to be guessing games from their screenshots. So we'll have 6 chances, and if the number turns yellow or gold, then we will know we're in the right series but didn't get the right game. So, Alex, I don't have any idea what this is. Do you have any idea what this is?
No, the art style looks interesting, though. And are those graves?
Yeah. I wonder...
And
the skulls are giving me like a... I think you've mentioned this game before. Tack and the Power of Juju.
I was going to say that, but I thought I did... Yeah, Attack and the Power of Juju.
I don't remember exactly how they look.
I don't have a guess. It does look cartoony-ish in this photo, at least.
Yeah, let's see. Ooh, it's not. This might be a mobile game.
Oh, what's that back button? What is that button for back?
Oh, Xbox 360?
That's a 360?
Maybe? That's a good spot. Huh. So that throws out my mobile game. Guess.
What's a train? What's a train game?
Yeah, I don't know.
I definitely haven't played this. I can tell you that now.
Yeah.
It's a cartoony theme, and
I don't recognize that character, but it looks like
maybe it's like a board game or something, like one of those, like you roll. I don't know, one of those digital board games, like Life or something.
Oh yes, they do.
I don't know if it'd be Life, but I guess you could just throw it out there because I don't got it.
I don't even see just Life.
Or aren't they called who makes Life? God.
Let's see. God, are you there? No. Is it like
it's
Mattel?
The game. I think it's like the Game of Life or something like.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be that, but
I like that.
It's giving me like board game vibes.
Yeah. It's not. It is on the 360.
360. What's that Viva Pinata game? Oh, it's Viva Pinata. I bet you it is.
Oh, yes.
I feel like I can see the outline down there of the pinata.
Yeah, that's a really good guess. Let's see. Ooh, which one is it, though?
It's that game. I didn't know there's multiple ones.
Trouble in Paradise. Nice. Yay! Good spot with the Viva Pinata. Yeah, I never played those. I've heard they're good. I've heard a lot of people like them.
I didn't play them either, but I mean, I feel like it has a distinct, if you've seen it, it has distinct look.
It does. Nice.
Yahoo!
Good start. All right, let's go back.
Good start.
Where we left off. Okay. We don't have a hint from our commenters on this one, so let's see if we can get it.
Oh. That looks like what is that, space or something?
Yeah, or a racing game. Like Wipeout or something? I don't know. Like, are they in a tunnel?
Or is that just like, or is that, can't tell if they're in space, or is that like a jellyfish?
Yeah, it could be a jellyfish.
No, but what is that? Or maybe this could be like a Sonic game, like Rails or something.
Oh.
Maybe like Sonic Generations or something. Or Colors, maybe.
Oh, yeah, let's throw out Colors. See if it's in the Sonic universe. Oh, it is like a racing game kind of thing. Like through a tunnel.
That looks familiar, actually.
Could it be a Wipeout?
I mean, you could throw it out so we could at least see another screenshot.
Yeah. Wipeout Fusion. I know. PC, PS4, PSVR.
Is this that Thumper game or whatever? Have you heard of it? Thumper?
I don't think I have. I was feeling like I don't know this game, so I'm good to throw out this guess.
Okay.
Oh, nicely done. You know what? I have seen this, Beetle. I think I do know of this game. I just didn't remember it was called Thumper.
It's like a rhythm game, I think.
Yeah. It looks
I've never played it. I've just seen it.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Woohoo!
Okay, we got some Sakura blossoms here. What's
that? Like Animal Crossings or something?
Oh, yes, I bet it is. Could be New Horizon. Because at one point in the year, the trees do turn this color. Let's see. Ooh, it's not.
Oh.
This looks like Minecraft.
That is Minecraft. No, look at that. Look at that grass, man. No, but the trees aren't. But it stole its style at the very least.
It definitely did, unless it's like modded.
Yeah, Minecraft. Yeah, it's just against Minecraft. Maybe it's a modded. Do they include a?
I have no idea.
Modded.
Okay, it is not.
What is this?
PS3,
what is
PS4,
this wannabe
PS3.
Minecraft?
Oh, is this that? No, not Dragon Quest Builders.
Is it? I thought, did that come out? Oh, I guess it did come on the PS4.
I don't
just
know.
Doesn't look like it.
This is
you
reminding
it,
me of a Dragon Quest character. Yes,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, nicely done. I was thinking of the second game because didn't they make a second one?
Yeah, and I think they may have released re-released the first one or something.
Okay, because I was like, this doesn't look exactly like the second one.
But yeah, this really looks like Minecraft. What the heck?
That does. I mean, I know people love these games.
Yeah, I haven't tried them. I played regular Dragon Quest, but not the Builders.
Yeah.
All right, we're 3 for 3. Let's see if we can keep it going. This is Shovel Knight.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay, I don't know if it is, but
I don't either, but it looks like it.
Ooh.
This is...
Do you recognize this character?
No.
Oh, you gotta play Super Smash Bros. More. That has to be Ice Climbers.
Oh, yep. You're right.
It's Sopo.
Yep.
Yes, nice.
It was so grainy, I couldn't tell. Yeah, Smash Bros. I thought it, nice. Never played this game, but we played Smash Bros.
Yeah, I haven't played this either. Okay. 4 for 4.
Smash Bros. Helps us out a lot, man.
Yeah. Okay. What is this? Definitely a sci-fi type game.
I don't know. Metroid. That's the first
thing. Could be. It looks a little familiar.
Or it could be... It wouldn't be it would be like a 2D. So it looks like more like a 2D scroller.
Fusion,
so like
maybe?
Maybe Samus Fusion or Samus Returns.
Sure, let's see.
Out a guess.
No. A rocket?
I do not.
Could this be No Man's Sky, maybe?
Maybe. It doesn't look like the art style, but I could be wrong.
I'm not sure either. I just don't have a better guess. PS Vita and PS4. Okay, it looks like a space flight game on the PlayStation. Huh.
Maybe. Have you ever played? I don't even know if this is a flight game, but isn't it like Valkyrie or something, or Eve?
Oh,
you heard of that?
Eve, yeah.
Yeah.
Eve Valkyrie?
Maybe. I know that was on PS4.
Okay.
Never played it. But.
Let's see. Ooh.
Oh.
Platformer puzzle shooter. That's different than I thought it was. I don't recognize that character.
I don't really either. Maybe the only thing I could think of, just because it has a name is Everspace. Have you heard of that?
I have heard of that.
I have no clue this is it because I've never seen anything about it. I just know of the game.
Yeah, let's see the next one if it's not. Okay.
2014.
I feel like if we knew this game, we would probably recognize this character. So we're kind of just flying blind here.
To think of like random like games that came out in 2015.
Star Voyager.
Oh, what's that? It starts with the V. Again, I never played this. I've heard of Velocity. Velocity. Have you heard of that?
No.
Yeah, Velocity. I believe it is.
Velocity G. Velocity 2X.
2X looks familiar.
You want to just throw that out?
Yeah, then I've got nothing else.
Oh, dude, what the heck? I've never even heard of this. What?
I've heard of it, but didn't know if it was this. I was just throwing out games that I knew were in space on PS4.
Nice.
And this one was.
Yep, never seen this, never heard of it. That's awesome. Good job.
Oh, man.
Okay, we've done this one before, and we got Pokemon Sleep. Oh, man, this is, there's some blur going on here.
I can't even tell what that is.
This
A door? What is this?
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
This is Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
I don't know why, but it just is. Okay.
Just the first one, Portable Ops.
I don't know. Let's do 3.
I think we've done 3. We got 3 right.
Let's do 1.
Sure, we'll see if it's in the series. This is not.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
That's different.
This looks totally different.
89%.
This definitely looks. I'm getting like an indie vibe.
Yeah. This just looks so different. What the heck?
I know that looks like. Yeah, like
this looks like 3D, like an old 3D multiplayer game, and then this looks 2D.
Maybe this is kind of giving like a cartoony style look too.
Yeah.
This photo.
What
was that? A beak or something?
Yeah.
A bird, space bird.
This is Speedrunners.
Yeah, you're right. Actually. What in
PC,
the world?
PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series S.
Then did stay the chores.
Jan did stay the chores. Okay, good to know. See, now it's back to like kind of 3D-ish. The heck?
And that's what a soda is. Yeah, the movies or something, or
yeah, possibly
this simulator game. I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
I'm stumped.
This is Catherine.
Yes,
which I found out was made by Atlas. I've seen this game. It looks really weird, and then I found out it's made by the guys who make Persona.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, adventure RPG. Is this a
Yakuza
game?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Yakuza 0? Sure, that sounds right.
Oh, it is a Yakuza game. 2024.
Oh, 2024. Oh, it's that one. It's called
the Ishin, like a. No, that's not Yakuza.
Type in Yakuza again, or Yakuza. I know it is. What one came out in 2024? I know one that just came out.
I know I've seen. Is that the same thing? Not even there.
I think it's Type in Yakuza again. I think it's maybe the song of life, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't know. I know there's a new one coming out this year, and it's called Infinite Wealth. That's why I thought the song.
When I searched, yeah.
Maybe it's Yakuza. I would just type in the 7, Yakuza 7.
Yeah.
I don't know. That looks like the latest one.
Yeah, let's see. Oh man.
Oh my god.
This looks like a dragon.
Maybe it just is. They re-released it. I don't know.
You want to try Infinite Wealth? You said
just
like a dragon. Infinite Wealth. Sure.
Sure.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Interesting. That's interesting. Okay.
The naming convention on these are weird.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Seriously.
I'm pretty sure I've also seen this Ishin Like a Dragon. Yeah, is this the same?
I have no clue.
Are they just called Like a Dragon now? Is that what Yakuza means? I don't know.
I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, very strange. But we got it somehow.
Hey.
Okay. Is
this is Dead Space.
Could be. I was thinking maybe Near, but let's throw out Dead Space.
Oh, Near. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. I just got a spaceship. Oh.
This looks very familiar.
That does look familiar.
It kind of reminds me.
Batman game or something, or you could hook around in a world. It doesn't have that style, but it looks like you can grapple up there or something.
Yeah, or is that just a waypoint? I don't know.
Maybe you're right. It could be. This does look familiar though.
What if it's like that one game with the blink ability? Starts with a
man.
D something.
Maybe
Dishonored.
I guess.
Dishonored.
Ooh, sure, yeah. Just try Dishonored. Yeah.
That's what it's reminding me of. Maybe 2. Yeah, let's see. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, this was also giving me like Wolfenstein, maybe. But no.
You could try it.
Is that a robot or is that?
I don't know. Is this Titanfall?
PC, PS4, Xbox One. Titanfall was it on all the consoles?
Maybe it wasn't.
Was that an Xbox only? I don't remember.
Yeah, you're right. Just Cause.
I kind of want to throw out Wolfenstein, the new Colossus.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, it was.
Trust your gut. Trust your gut.
This one. Okay, we definitely would have gotten it there.
That would have. Yeah. These games are so fun.
Yeah, they are just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Let's do 3 more. Are we perfect so far?
Yeah.
I think we might be. Let's see if we can get a 10 out of 10.
Rick. This is oh god. Is that like
this is Spider-Man.
Floor or wall?
This is Marvel's Spider-Man
2. Let's do Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No. Ooh, this has a 60%. Not great. -1.
Oh.
What the heck? I might have jinxed us.
What is that symbol? This is a is it, what are those exclamation marks? Is my question.
I don't know. This is Darksiders.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know why this is Darksiders 3.
Genesis.
Oh, Genesis. One of them was really not well received, so it could be a 60%. Ooh. PC, PS4,
Manager
Xbox
2.
5 and Xbox Series. Shirk Follower.
I do not know this one.
This is Slay the Spire. It's a game like this. Like, I don't know. Oh man, turn-based strategy sports ?
Valkyrie. I don't know. So is this like a Vikings something? Oh, it had like a wizard, didn't it?
Wizard hat, yeah.
What in the world? I definitely have not played this.
No.
The sports question mark. I don't know.
what?
Fantasy manager. Or something manager.
Yeah, let's search manager. They're all football.
God, there's a lot. Yeah, God, there's a lot. Oh, there's a ship one. I thought I saw it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it just wanted me to see that.
This is what did I say? FA manager.
Yeah,
I don't know.
How'd you know?
2023.
What? 2023
on the consoles too? Weird.
Yeah, man. I think you jinxed us.
This is.
I do not know what this is.
Yeah, let's see the last one. Cyanide SA.
Cyanide SA.
Okay, this looks like orcs. Are there elves?
I don't know.
Is this orcs and elves? We're going to do orcs and elves. Blood Bowl 3. Never heard of it.
I have not either.
Us.
You jinxed us, man.
I'll just cut that out.
Never heard of
10. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
This is...
Shoot. What the heck?
Wario.
This is Paper Mario.
There you go.
Too old for Metacritic. Incomplete.
This is
Ultima.
There you go. Yes, it is.
DOS. Oh God, I really jinxed us.
Gee, this is just called Knights. I don't know.
Knights of Valor.
There you go. Yes.
RTS. I mean,
is
it just an
Is that a ship?
Yeah.
Age of Empires, or like an old Age of Empires.
I don't think it is, but maybe. 1995.
I would have guessed it there too. Jeez, dude. I don't know. Civilization.
Oh. The first one?
I don't feel like it is, because this is like some more themed, but...
Blizzard.
Oh.
Then
okay, if this is Blizzard, then it has
Warcraft?
to be...
Just like the first one?
It would... yeah, maybe?
Yeah,
I guess, right?
Let's try it. It could be the second, maybe. Wait.
I would do the second one. This
year was it? On DOS, 1995.
95. I don't know. I still would do the second one. This looks like it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe
yeah, let's see. It was Warcraft 2.
Oh.
Thank you. Woo! Good job.
Well, that was our last one too. Oh,
yes,
God.
it was. I didn't realize that came out on DOS. Man, that's old.
I didn't either. No clue.
That's crazy. All right.
God. We got that.
We're on our 10th one, so we're gonna go till we get it right. So hopefully we get this right.
Okay.
This is a tower defense game.
Yes. It's a defense.
This is Everdark Tower.
Good job.
80%. Shoot. It's a mobile game.
I'm confused what this is. What is that red thing?
I don't know.
Is that a bunker next to that tower?
Yeah. Is that a pig? What is that? Or is that... I can't tell.
This is... Dude, is that a beach or is that like zoomed out?
It looks like a beach. This is Link's Awakening.
Sure.
It's definitely not. Oh, okay.
44 Switch. Is this
Fire Emblem Engage, I'm pretty sure.
You played that one.
Yeah. Because that's Roy. And I think he's an Engage unit. Yeah, this definitely looks like Fire Emblem. I did not get it from this, though. I think this is it. Let's see. Okay, yes. Nice. We had Fire Emblem last week, too. I guess that was Warriors. Nice.
I never played Engaged.
It was interesting. It was nowhere near as good as Three Houses, but
yeah,
it wasn't bad. I still liked it.
Huh.
I never beat it, though.
No. Oh.
Okay. Let's look back. Play previous days. So we got the first one, which was Viva Pinata, thanks to you. And then we got Thumper, thanks to you. Nicely done. Dragon Quest Builders, Ice Climbers, Velocity, again, you pulled out of nowhere.
I know.
Infinite Wealth, Wolfenstein, Warcraft, and Fire Emblem. So we just missed Blood Bowl 3, whatever the heck that is.
Yeah, which we both never heard of that.
Nope. Okay, well, 9 out of 10. That's pretty good. We're working our way up. We'll get a 10 out of 10 someday. Hey, we upped our win percentage 2%. That's pretty good.
I feel like we were pretty good.
Yeah.
Win percentage.
Yeah.
Our KD be good, man.
Like almost 3 out of 4 times we get it right. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And we guessed a lot of them on our first
and second.
2, really.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Those are fun to do.
Yeah. So I've been playing and been obsessed with Hollow Knight. Have you ever tried Hollow Knight?
I have. I never beat it.
I've tried to start it like 2 times, and for some reason playing Animal Well with the map, it reminded me of Hollow Knight, and I'm like, you know what? I need to just really get into Hollow Knight because I know I'll love it. And I started it, and I've just been totally sucked into it. It is so good.
People obsess over that game.
Yep. Win Silk Song. I haven't even beat Hollow Knight yet.
I know. Yeah, I played because I'm kind of like you. I've actually tried to play it one or twice, 1 or 2 times, and I always like them, but I only play for 4 to 5 hours, and for some reason I just stop.
Yeah,
and
that's how I was.
I need to get back at it. I did install that other game you're talking about,
the Animal Well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that might get you in the mood to play Hollow Knight.
Might, yeah.
The bosses, like I never really got to many of the bosses, but the bosses, they feel like almost Souls bosses where you have to like learn their patterns, and it's a lot of fun.
Interesting. I'll have to give that a try. Well, I kind of want to try that Animal Well.
Yeah, I think you should. Animal Well is really fun.
I have not played much this past week. I've just been so busy with work and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Kara and I did actually, I have a Gauntlet Legacy on my Wii GameCube.
Yeah.
Wii backwards compatible Wii.
Yep.
And we've both been playing that.
Nice.
And my wife doesn't play video games, but like she has fun with that game. And
awesome.
I don't. Did you ever play Gauntlet Dark Legacy?
A little bit. I never had it, but I played it at like a friend's house. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I used to be like obsessed with like me and Lexi, remember, and my uncle Ryan. We used to always play that. It's just one of those games, split screen, it's co-op. You can get up to 4 people.
It's an amazing split screen game for sure.
Yeah, it's just so fun. Collect the crystals to unlock more levels and beat the bosses. It's so fun. And I used to know the cheat to get like unlimited money.
Nice.
So you could just like OP yourself. But yeah, I got Kara into it, which I'm happy about because she doesn't play games. And like, that's a game I love and she likes it. I'm like, yes. So I ended up getting one of the Gauntlet games on the PS5.
Sweet.
I don't remember what it's called. It's one that's it's not as good as Gauntlet Legacy.
Sure.
But I got her. I wanted to play like modern day one for her. So I got that on PS5, and then I also got Castle Crashers, which is funny because we were talking about that the other week.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fun one
because
too.
I just wanted more. Yeah, I wanted like more co-op games that like me and her can play, and like those were good starter ones.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to download those because those are fun.
Yeah. And I wonder if you and I should play more of those co-op games like that.
Yeah, we should.
I was thinking about that, like a Gauntlet Legacy type thing, or like how we used to play the Rayman game that you're talking about.
We played the crap out of that.
Yeah, like it'd be fun just one of these nights or days or whatever to find a co-op game. I know we're for sure playing that Take-Two one.
Yes. I never beat. It Takes Two. I played pretty far into it, but didn't beat it.
I never beat it too. Shoot, maybe that's one we could play.
Yeah,
we can get ready. We can get ready for the new one they're doing.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but it looks really.
Because who does those games? What's their the developer's name?
Hazelight Studios.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. So the next one is called the Split Fiction.
Split Fiction, yes.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, that does.
We definitely want to play that. Oh, so that comes out in March, so
nice.
A month and a half away.
Yeah.
Another one we could try too, like a co-op game. I have it. I think I have it, or I think it's free. Is that the A Way Out? Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, that would be a fun one.
Play breaking out of prison.
Yeah, that's also Hazelight.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shoot, dude, we ought to try these games. These are like the perfect co-op games.
Yeah, they're made for co-op. Yeah, that would be cool.
And then we could kind of talk about it in one of our podcasts, especially like that Split Fiction when that comes out.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that'd be fun. Just like a random Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Hop on for few hours, 4 or 5 hours, and just freaking game and
play through it. Yeah.
I'll drink. But
yeah, that's a good one. I think we should start with this one because neither of us have tried it.
Yeah, neither of us have tried that. I did play, like, I think I got like halfway into It Takes Two.
Same.
I've never even tried.
Yep.
The other one. So.
Yeah, I think I got about halfway through.
But yeah, so that's kind of that's all I did this week. I've been just trying to find some good like couch co-op game type games.
Yeah, nice.
There's one other I installed. It's actually because I was googling, what are good games, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's called I'm looking right.
Okay.
Magica 2. Have you heard of that?
I've heard of it. Oh. Yeah.
I've heard this is a really fun co-op game.
This might be something my wife would like.
Yeah, and it's on PlayStation Plus.
Oh, sweet. She would need to get it on Steam. I wonder if she doesn't do controllers. She hates controllers.
Oh, she's one of those people. Yep. Mouse and keyboard.
Yep. I wonder if it's crossplay though. That would be cool.
Hey, she'll like to Switch then, because you'll be able to use a mouse and keyboard.
True.
Switch 2, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've heard this from a lot of Reddit pages I visited.
It looks cool.
This was in the top games to play co-op.
Yeah.
That compares to Gauntlet type
Interesting.
stuff. So it looks fun. Like I looked up pictures and a video of it. I'm like, it does look fun. So I installed that as well.
Nice.
I would look for the first one. The first one wasn't on PlayStation 5, so I'm like, it must be one of those games where like you don't need to. Like, each is their own thing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. How old is this one? 2011. Yeah, it's older.
The other one was what, 2015, I think I saw?
2015, yeah. Okay, so that's older.
Maybe it's just one of those things where people just recommend, because all the recommendations were for the second one, not the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just like the same thing but better.
Yeah, probably.
So anyways, that's kind of all I did this week. I'm going to try all these with Kara and then shoot some me and I can try like a couple of games. But
yeah, that'd be cool.
I did not play. I hardly even played Call of Duty this week. Like I just was so busy.
Yeah, I've just been playing Hollow Knight and reading.
Yeah,
and watching our shows.
I am going to start that Dead, or not Dead, I was going to say Dead Cells. And I still need to beat the final boss of Sekiro too.
Yeah, you do. You should do that before you lose.
I know. I know.
Skills.
I'm going to do that first. And then I'm going to play the Animal Well game you talked about.
There's one big boss in Sekiro that I had never beat, and after I beat the main boss, I went and beat it. So I've beaten all the bosses now.
Oh, are you talking about the Demon of Hatred or whatever?
Yeah. I never went and beat it in my other playthrough. Nice.
I actually beat him.
Nice, yeah.
And no, I did not cheese him. I know there's a way to cheese him.
I didn't even look up a way to cheese him. I'm like, I'm just going to learn this fight.
Hard. That boss was hard.
Yeah, that boss was. It felt awkward for that kind of game, but eventually you get his movements down.
Yeah. But, and the music was great in that boss fight. I remember liking the music.
Yeah, that was good.
But yeah, I'll beat that and then I'll play. I might start Animal Well today when I'm gonna watch the football playoff game.
Yeah, yep.
I'll probably throw that on and play that.
Yeah, Animal Well is a good one to kind of play. You could probably play it handheld and just do some puzzles here and there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right on my portal. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be a good one for that.
The only other thing I did watch this week was I don't know if you've heard of it. It's an Apple TV Plus show. Is Invasion? Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen it? So it's weird because the show, I can't tell if I like it yet, but I think I do like it, but a lot of people don't like it. It's a slower show. So like I'll put it this way. I'm on episode 3 and there has not been an invasion yet of aliens.
So, interesting. Okay. Interesting for a show named Invasion.
Yes. So I think a lot of people hate that the show is so slow. Like I almost forget I'm watching an alien show.
Interesting.
Which is bad and good because I feel like they're building the characters really well. Like I'm spending time like finding out this dude is cheating on his wife and this kind of stuff. Like, and I don't. It's interesting. It's one of those shows where it focuses on like 5 or 6 different characters in different countries, so like it bounces between stories.
Okay.
And I don't know if they're going to connect eventually or not, but right now they're all kind of separate stories. Like one follows one guy that's in the army in Afghanistan, so you kind of follow a bunch of soldiers. It follows a wife that has 2 kids and a husband, and like the suburban kind of side where she finds her husband. The weird shit's going on, but then like. They're trying to build characters.
Yeah. Then
it follows someone in I think it's Tokyo, I said. A girl and like some astronaut, so it has like the sci-fi side of it.
Okay.
And then like an older retired cop in like the middle of New Hampshire or something, so it has that like Signs type alien vibe.
Okay.
So like it has like different vibes. It's definitely slower. I don't know how I feel about the characters yet, but I'm only 3 episodes in and I'm enjoying it for what it is. And it's trickling in elements of like, oh, is the invasion going to happen soon? Is it going to happen soon? But as you can tell from the user reviews.
Yeah, not great.
No, but I'm surprisingly, is that the season 2 or season 1 user?
I think it's just overall.
Can you click on individual? Oh yeah.
Okay, it's
season
better.
2 looks like it's better. Okay. That makes sense because that would mean it picks up a little.
User reviews just slightly better.
Little bit better. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird then. Although I've only watched a few episodes, so maybe I'll get sick of it.
Yeah.
But I just found it interesting because I love sci-fi alien shows. So.
Yeah, one that this reminds me I want to watch. I'm reading the third book in this right now, The Three Body Problem. This
Isn't
one of
this
my...
the Game of Thrones people do this on Netflix?
Maybe. I haven't looked into the show.
My dad told me about this one. He said it was good.
The book is incredible, and they just keep getting better each book. So I'm interested to see how the show does, because it's very, very sci-fi.
Yep, it is a Game of Thrones guy.
Okay, yep, it is.
So my dad told me about this, and he said it was good, this show.
Okay, I'm probably
going
gonna
about the books, but
finish the book and then watch the show. But yeah, man, there's some stuff that just stuck with me so hard in these in the books. It's so cool. It's what got me back into reading. It was the first one I read that really got me back into it. So I'm excited to watch this.
Did this get renewed for season 2?
That's a good question. Yep, it is renewed.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that's good to know.
Cool.
Yeah, I've heard good things about this. Even my dad, and he's picky with shows, and he liked the show. So,
it's such a good series of books. So, I just don't know
it says
how they're going to
2 and 3.
Sweet. I wonder if each one's one of the books, because there's 3 books. It's written in Chinese and then translated, which is also really interesting, because you can kind of tell it's different. Okay. Yeah. And it has like little footnotes that are like explain things like they say this in Chinese and it looks like this, and like it gives more background on some of the Chinese references that they had to translate.
When you start the show, tell me, and I'll start it at the same time.
Okay, cool.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, I think all of season 1 is out.
I have that actually saved on my Netflix list or whatever to watch.
Yeah.
So I've been meaning to get to that.
Yeah, I'll probably start it this week.
Okay.
Oh, it has Benedict Wong. Okay. And John Bradley. Oh, it's got a bunch of Game of Thrones people.
Sweet.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm down to try that one.
Nice.
And obviously we're watching Severance, but I didn't get a chance to watch it, so we'll talk about that this week.
Yeah, we'll talk.
And I think that's all. I think that's everything.
Yeah, same. Cool.
Sweet.
All right.
And one last thing, are you gonna watch the games today, football games?
Yeah, go Commanders and go Bills.
Yeah, but it's gonna be the Chiefs and Eagles.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to talk about it.
You're gonna see the Chiefs in Super Bowl again, and you're gonna be miserable.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll watch it too. I'm agree with you. Give me the Commanders and Bills, man.
Yep. Give me someone new.
I think America is hoping it's the Commanders and Bills, unless you're a Philadelphia fan or Chiefs fan.
Yep.
But anyways, yeah. Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us on this VGA podcast, episode 51, and we will talk to you next week.
Peace.